Revision on General Knowledge. History. The Age of Discovery. Slavery and Slave Trade. End. The World Wars. The person who discovered the New World, America, was called Christopher Columbus. Who discovered the sea route to India? Vasco da Gama. Who drew the first map of the world? Toscanini. The power of gravitation was discovered by Isaac Newton. The flying shuttle was invented by John Kay, while the telescope was invented by Galileo Galilei. Electric motor was invented by Michael Faraday, while Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone. The locomotive was invented by George Stephenson, while the steam engine was invented by James Watt. The art of making tarred roads was discovered by John Macadam. The founder of Christianity was Jesus Christ, while the founder of Islam was Muhammad. The Cameroonian king who invented his own code of writing was Sultan Njoya. Who discovered the Cape of Storms, which is also known as the Cape of Good Hope? Bartholomew Diaz. The man who attempted to sail around the world was Ferdinand Magellan. The one who sailed round the world was Francis Drake. John Gutenberg started the printing press in Germany. America was named after a man called Amerigo Vespucci. Slavery and slave trade. A trade in human beings was known as slave trade. A situation where human beings are deprived of their rights and freedom is known as slavery. The person who fought hard for the abolition of slave trade was William Wilberforce. Most of the slaves during the slave trade came from Africa. The first slave boy to be set free was called James Somerset. One slave market in Africa was Timbuktu. The first Englishman to trade in slaves was John Hawkins. Freed slaves in Africa settled in Sierra Leone. The movement of slaves, goods, raw material between Africa, Europe, and South America was known as the triangular slave trade. Laws against the abolition of slave trade were passed by the British Parliament. The World Wars. The First World War started in the year 1914. The First World War ended in the year 1918. The immediate cause of the First World War was the assassination of Franz Ferdinand, Archduke of Austria. The First World War was fought in two camps, namely the Triple Alliance and the Triple Entente. The Triple Alliance was secret agreement between Germany, Austria-Hungary, and Italy. The Triple Entente was association between Great Britain, France, and Russia. The defeated country in the First World War was Germany. One member of the Triple Alliance was Germany, and one member of the Triple Entente was France. An organization that was formed after the First World War was the League of Nations.